At the end of the world, end of the world. At the end of the world, end of the world. At the end of the world, end of the world. At the end of the world, end of the world.
Hello and welcome to the 22nd episode of Knitting Abroad. I'm welcoming you from Gothenburg, Gothenburg in the beautiful Sweden, where we have wonderful sunshine and yeah, it's really warm here in my new knitting corner on my balcony, on our balcony. I'm knitting abroad on Instagram and knit abroad on Ravelry, and you find all the show notes on www.knittingabroad.com and also Ravelry in my group Knit Abroad Podcast as a Knitting Abroad podcast. Yeah, today I have to show you 3 finished objects and then what I'm knitting on, and we start with the finished object I'm wearing. You didn't have seen it on, as you haven't seen it on my podcast, because I cast it on the day after I recorded or so, and then I knitted it in about 4 days because yeah, it was so fun to knit. This is my faded tee. I knitted the beginning with the pattern of the campsite pullover from Alicia Plummer. And yeah, the yarn I used are leftovers from Fru Valborg, och one skein, I had a bit of a skein I had, so not only leftovers but all the colors in the beginning, they are leftovers, and I have no more yarn of those colors left. And then the yarn, which yeah, maybe I should go up. So there you have it, my faded tee. Here in the beginning you have the Glacier Bay colorway. Then here you have Blue Steel. There you have Moon Rock, and the last one is Wonderland. Precis. I knitted a raglan sweater, and the colors, when I changed the colors, I did just one slip stitch pattern. Yeah. The back is raised, and yeah, when I was finished with the when I was joining the under the arms, I just knitted straight down, and here I was just knitting one row and then the border, so I didn't knit any arms. Yep. That's my faded tee in Fru Valborg DK. I'm very proud of it because it was kind of improvised, but yeah, I just wanted some quick knit to, yeah, just knit in a row. Yeah, something more to say. Sorry, my cat got yarn. He's best in stealing yarn right now because yeah, he thinks I don't see it. Yeah, yeah, he's sitting down there. Yeah, now he's coming up. I don't know if you see him. Yeah, Mau. The cat. This is Oscar, who loves yarn, especially the yarn which is in wonderful cozy quality. Yeah, Oscar, nej. Yeah, so this was what I'm wearing, and yeah, it is a wonderful tee. You can have without something under that, but last week I wore it with a long sleeved t-shirt under it, so that because it's not so warm every time here in Sweden. Just now we have wonderful sunshine, but yesterday it was 5 degrees or so. Yeah. Another finished object I do have are the Speedy Selbu mittens of skein deer. I needed them out of Alafoslopi from Istex in 2 colorways which just have numbers. And cat on the ground so I can go up. So there you have them. They were knitted very fast and the yarn is a little bit thicker than recommended. And yeah, the Speedy Selbu mittens are really a quick knit. And I like the pattern very much. It's from Scandinavian Knits, as I said, and they are for my sambo, for my boyfriend, which I'm living together with. The Swedish word for that is sambo, and therefore are them called Speedy Sambo mittens. Yeah, now the weather is too warm for having them, but yeah, I wanted to finish them even though, because yeah, it's a finished object. Yeah, it's not so fun knitting with this yarn when it's getting warm, so I thought why not finish it before it's getting warm, really warm. Yeah, they're not blocked, washed and blocked yet because I don't have a mittens blocker. I'm thinking of ordering some from Fröken Fyrkant. She has wonderful mittens blockers in different sizes. So next time I go on Etsy I will find her shop and yeah, order some sock blockers. Not sock blockers, also, she has sock blockers also, but I'm going to order some mitten blockers. I am very proud that I knitted those mittens, also I finished those mittens before it got warm, because yeah, it really, actually that it was just a day to knit the second mitten and then the 2 thumbs, so it was not so much work to do, but yeah. Yeah, the yarn was Alafoslopi, Istex, blue and grey, and needle size was 3.5, which is also a little bit smaller than recommended for this yarn, so it was a little bit tight to knit, but I was knitting them with those needles because I wanted them really tight and tight, so that no wind can come through. Windproof and rainproof and what some helst. Yeah, there were those. And the last finished object are those socks here. They are those heel-toe do-si-do from Crazy Sock Lady. Oops. And they are knitted with, now I have to go back to my show notes. Yeah, the idea did I get from Torhilda, who has a German speaking podcast, Sissi Vilvolle. I saw those socks at her podcast with a self-strapping yarn, and then I said, oh, I have to knit them too. And yeah, when you take them off, you see they have those waves on the front and just stripes on the back. And yeah, they were a really fun knit, and My cat was also loving it. And I was knitting it out of Kemke Soul Wool, was that? Yes. Kemke Soul Wool Lion in the Colorway Venetian glass. And if I had knitted them a little bit shorter on the leg, I could have knitted 4 socks somewhere identically, so 2 pair of identical socks. But if you look really close, you see that the second pair of socks has a little bit of, the second sock has a little bit of the beginning of the colors from the first sock. So yeah, if I knit 1 pair of socks again, so they won't match either in color. So yeah, that was a little bit disturbing, but yeah. The Colorway Venetian glass, I think it is wonderful. If you see, when you look at the, so you have so you start with a blue one, and then it goes into green, and the gray, you have some gray there in the beginning, and the gray transforms to lilac, purple, and then you come to green and purple, and the green is going to transform a little more used, lighter, and then you have the blue from the beginning again. So yeah, there you see, this is that. Yeah, for those of you who like matching things, yeah, you know what I mean when I'm not 100% happy with how the color shift turned out, but yeah, they are great. And the yarn is it got very cozy after washing, and yeah, I'm looking very forward to wearing them. And shame on me, first time I really got in my head how to knit a heel flap. Yeah, I never got really the principle of how, so the tactics how you knit it. So I knitted it just after the pattern, and then I sometimes had some errors or mistakes, and this time I really got the thought behind it, and yeah, from now on I'm never going to have mistakes again, because now I got it. Yeah, shame on me. But now I have förstått. Yeah, I understood how it works. Yeah, first now. Yeah, those were my heel toe do si do, and as I called it on Ravelry, do re mi fa so socks. Yeah, that were my finished objects, and now I think I'm going to show you my works in progress. I start. Yep, I start with the socks. I casted on some toe-up socks with a yarn I got from Sissi Brola. And I messed a little bit up because it was long ago since I knitted toe-up socks, and I didn't look at the needle size, and now I dropped my yarn, and yeah, those socks are now a little bit too big for me, so for myself, so I think they are going to be for my boyfriend. He doesn't know about it yet. he just have to have them. He just has to have them. Yeah, toe-up socks. As I said, long time since I knitted some of those, so therefore they're not really alike. And I messed up here with the increases, so yeah, but they're just socks for at home, and they're just going to be plain vanilla socks with maybe some ribs there. And I'm knitting 2 at a time, and I took the yarn. I separated the yarn in 2 now, because I wanted to knit in as a 1 strand of yarn from the inside and 1 from the outside, but that didn't work out so well, so therefore I was just splitting it up in 2 with my scale. The one sock is going to be red and purple and blue, and the other sock is going to be green and yellow. And yeah, the yarn is 50 grams, so I think I'm going to knit the hey, Oskar. I'm going to knit the upper part in another yarn. But yeah, I wanted to have some rainbow in my life just now, and therefore there were those rainbow socks. There's not so much to say about the socks, because they are just plain vanilla, and there's not much to say about the yarn. Just that it is sock yarn from Lang Yarns Jawoll Twin, color number 511. Nej, Oskar. Rainbow. And because I split up the yarn, I cannot show you the whole skein. And yeah, rainbow socks. Just for fun. Just because of rainbows. I think that is enough for a reason. Rainbows. In the wonderful project bag of Jawoll. Torchilida. And I think I love this pin. Knitting is sitting still for creative people. Yeah, that's Sissy's pin. Yeah, not so much about this project, and much more about the other work in progress. I talked about it last episode, and I knitted not so much. I did not make so much progress, but no. In another bag some Sissy has sewn for me, we have the Miller's Daughter Shawl. Again, the wonderful, cozy alpaca, silk, camel, cashmere, camel, silk and baby alpaca in yellow and purple. I knitted just this bit of lace part. I knitted it yesterday, in fact. I love how it looks when the sun is shining through. Do you see it? I love it. I think the lace in yellow with the sun is just amazing. Yeah, the pattern is a lace pattern and garter ridges. And if I'm not messing around with the yarn, I can show you how it increases, because I think that's really interesting. You start here on the edge, and then it increases to the side so it increases just on one side, not on this, on this here, that's obviously. Yeah, I think that's really interesting how it turns out. And yeah, not so much progress, but a little bit progress, because yeah, me and lace pattern, I really have to knit those 11 rows also one at a time. Also, I cannot pause while I'm knitting this pattern repeat. The pattern is out of this book from Melanie Berg, Mealind, Colorway Shawls. I started it with a knit along with this Jawoll, but I'm not. This is the shawl. We'll start there. And yeah, the yarn is a wonderful dream of, I just said it, baby alpaca, cashmere, silk och camel. And this one is just wool inlays. I talked about this yarn last time really much, so yeah, there was that. And the last work in progress I haven't started yet. I'm going to cast on today, and this is going to be the fantastic shawl from Steven West. I'm going to knit it with leftovers of Fadenbunt, which is Austrian hand dyer, and those colors were hand dyed from her for my exploration station. I asked her for that, and those colors, they don't have names, because I said to her, oh please can you dye something to me which is calling sea, and yeah, she did it. And then this one is Raven, the black one, and there you have a yarn which I didn't use for the exploration station, and this I'm going to use also. And because you need, I think that were 7 colors, I have here with those little leftovers from, oops, sorry, Fru Valborg, which is ash, and there I have also little from Fadenbunt, and this colorway is crocus. I knitted some socks out of this. Yeah, those are the leftovers I'm going to use for my fantastic from West Knits. And this is the next knitting to be project. And last but not least, I got mail. I got a dream. This is the wonderful yarn of Mia. Purple and variegated with purple and brown, and the last such a nude colorway. And I haven't decided what I'm going to knit out of this dream of corridel and silk, I think. But it definitely will be a shawl. And it's definitely going to be wonderful and cozy and beautiful because it is her yarn. And it's so fluffy. And I got this wonderful mini sock with her yarn. That was amazing. This package made my day when I got it. Yeah, so this was today's episode. I'm thanking you for watching, and for today I say goodbye and have a new day.
I'll be gone for now, but you can still hear the sound of my voice.